Well, hello there, and welcome to another opportunity to delve into the world of gardening. There's a nip in the air, leaves are turning, and the days are drawing in. It can only mean one thing: autumn is upon us. And whilst we might be thinking about hunkering down by the fire, there's still plenty to do in the garden. Autumn here in New Zealand is a time of preparation, of setting the stage for the bounty of next spring and summer. It's a time to tidy up, to nourish, and to tuck our gardens in for their long winter's nap. And yes, it's also the perfect time to sow the seeds of next year's harvest. So grab yourself a cuppa, settle in, and let's get stuck into 5 essential autumn gardening tips every Kiwi gardener should have up their sleeve. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gardening tips just like these. The first job on our list, and it's one I always find rather satisfying, is to give our beds a good clear out. Think of it as a blank canvas, ready for your autumn and winter crops. Start by removing any spent crops or weeds that might be lurking about. These can go straight onto the compost heap, where they'll slowly break down into glorious, soil-enriching goodness. Once your beds are clear, it's time to give them a little TLC. Grab a garden fork and gently turn the soil, improving drainage and aeration. And to give your soil a real boost, add a generous layer of compost, well-rotted manure or leaf mold, working it in gently. Now that our beds are prepped and ready, it's time to think about what we want to grow. Autumn is the perfect time to plant a whole host of delicious vegetables here in New Zealand. Think hearty greens like spinach, kale and silver beet, sturdy brassicas such as broccoli, cauliflower and cabbage, and of course those wonderful root vegetables, carrots, parsnips and beetroot. When choosing your seeds, look for varieties that are specifically suited to our autumn and winter conditions. These will be more resilient to the cooler temperatures and shorter days. And don't be afraid to experiment with something new. You never know what hidden gems you might discover. Just like us, plants need a good meal to thrive, especially as the weather cools down. So once you've sown your seeds or popped in your seedlings, give them a helping hand with a slow-release fertiliser. This will provide a steady supply of nutrients over the coming months, ensuring strong root development and healthy growth. There are many types of slow-release fertilisers available, so choose one that suits your soil type and the needs of your plants. And remember, a little goes a long way. It's always best to err on the side of caution and follow the instructions on the packaging. Now, as the nights grow cooler and the first frosts threaten, it's time to tuck our plants in with a cosy blanket of mulch. Mulch acts like an insulating layer, helping to retain moisture in the soil and regulate soil temperature. This is particularly important during the colder months, as it helps to protect plant roots from those chilly temperatures. There are many different materials you can use for mulch, such as pea straw, compost bark chips, or even shredded leaves. Apply a generous layer, around 5 to 10 centimeters deep, spreading it evenly around your plants, but be sure to keep it away from the stems. Our final task for today is a therapeutic spot of pruning. Now, not everything in the garden will need a haircut at this time of year, but it's a good opportunity to tidy up any dead or overgrown branches. This will not only improve the look of your garden, but it will also help to prevent the spread of disease and encourage healthy new growth in the spring. When pruning, always use sharp, clean secateurs to avoid damaging your plants. And remember, a little pruning can go a long way. It's always best to start small and gradually remove more if needed. And there you have it, 5 essential tips to get your garden autumn ready. Remember, as the seasons change, so too do the needs of our gardens. By taking a little time to prepare now, you'll be rewarded with a thriving and productive garden come spring. So get out there, enjoy the crisp autumn air and get your hands dirty. And remember, gardening is a journey, not a destination. Take your time, experiment, and most importantly, have fun. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more gardening tips and tricks. Happy gardening!